what is addiction? Or perhaps a better question will be, what is addiction really? Because for goodness sakes, there are so many theories out there. So my shortest description of what addiction truly is that it's a pain disorder, sometimes about physical pain, mostly about emotional pain, in which we search either drugs or alcohol or certain behaviors that gives us a short-term relief, and then we can't stop despite our knowledge of the consequences, disaster consequences that we have in our lives. Now, why do I call it a pain disorder? Because most addicts, all addicts I meet, have gone through their fair share of trauma, rejection, hurt, abandonment, abuse. Often long ago, many times, the patient is even unaware of what it is that's bothering them, that they have this numb feeling inside of them. Now, society, I think, has this backwards. In Western cultures, if you look at the medical model, we believe it's all about the chemical hooks, whether it's alcohol, cocaine, whatever that is, that you're addicted to. And then we do a short-term detox that breaks that hold it has on you, but it certainly doesn't get to the root cause, and that's why is the patient in pain. Neurosciences help us go a little further in trying to alter neuropathways medically through things like mood stabilizers or medication for personality disorders and various other psychological diseases. But that on its own doesn't get you to the root cause, and that is pain. And I just think society has it even worse. In society, we say this is criminal. It's a sign of weak character, and we decide then we should handle it as punitively as possible. Now, when it comes to the family and loved ones and their perception of addiction, I have the greatest amount of sympathy, because they have carried a burden for a long time, and it often looks like anger, but I think mostly it's fear for their loved one's future. This is all predicated on the belief that addiction is a choice that someone does on purpose and they don't want to change. That's simply untrue. Let me ask you this question. Whom of you, if you can still remember that first drink you had, took it up, picked it up, had a sip and say, "Ooh, this is lovely. I actually prefer this over dessert. And I really do hope that I get hooked on this for the rest of my life and go down a destructive path that will ruin everything." And no one thinks like that. We tried it. And for those of us who have more pain or unresolved skills to deal with it, we would have felt temporary relief, and that would have become ingrained in a deeper sense of an action plan for life. Now, at Recovery from Home, we have literally treated hundreds of patients one-on-one. And I can count on one hand the patients who are doing this on purpose and who do not really want to change. Significant amount of patients hate themselves. They feel guilty. They feel fear. They feel shame, and they are desperate to stop. But somehow they can't change. They don't know how. because they don't know why they are feeling this way, because our brain naturally suppresses certain information from us. Now, unfortunately, the family, out of desperation, often react with the following philosophy: the more invasive and aggressive we treat this problem, the better. And many times people are sent to farms where they literally dig holes and do Bible study, manual labor, or they send them to long-term institution. The problem with that is you don't get to the root cause, and you experience, as part of their philosophy, a lot of past shame, a lot of future fear, and a deep sense of disempowerment. And the result of that is you come out of the institution and the pain that you've always had is waiting for you, and has now grown kids and grandkids. At Recovery from Home, we believe that you need to get to the root cause of everything. Put it to you this way: if you can remove the pain, you can remove the need for pain medication. So we believe in a holistic, integrated model in which we use medication for detox, longer term medication for certain psychological disorders, and then intense one-on-one trauma-based therapy with neuropsychology, because every individual is different. I cannot have a cookie cutter approach to help people solve their addiction problem. And then I think the greatest bonus is if we can get family support that have a deeper understanding of what addiction really is.